Hey, this time we're going to be collecting some characters instead of an actual episode.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah,
What better way to waste our time?
30
And we
minutes.
start out with the maid that has no confidence.
Because if anyone's gonna save the world, it's her.
It's almost like I've seen that trope somewhere before.
Oh dear, Adele has lost all of her confidence. Why don't you go find it for her?
Consonants?
Shut it.
That's it. That's
I
blank
still
ruined.
want to know why she needs a hunk of copper
Buttons?
to make.
Yeah, well,
It ain't easy getting green.
But thou must.
Yeah, it seems a bit of a waste to give it someone as horrible as you, so...
I would have liked it if the screen just turned to black and she wasn't there anymore and you had to re-enter the room. But that would be a bit too much detail.
It'd be more detail if you got to see her leave. But this was the PS2, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, she's done already.
Oh man, it's like you know how this game works.
She's like superhuman tailoring. Aww.
when
that's
I play
precious.
maid, I play to win.
hmm The overalls that you get from her vary based on the ones that you started with. So you'll
That's
never
nice.
get the ones that you're currently wearing.
Because that'd be just a total waste, and she hates wasting.
That looks pretty good.
I think it goes well with the explorer hat.
Yeah.
So now you're wearing 2 pieces of garbage.
Shut your whore mouth.
Yeah,
Am I the only one who thinks that's not the best thing to wear? You had the option of the red cap, and you had the option of those like orange overalls. Those were cool, man.
I wish you could hear me frowning. Anyway, we got Adele. She went in our train. So we're going to get Ferdinand next. She's right outside. So he needs a really expensive gourmet food. But instead of that, he's going to use a replacement of chestnuts.
Because you could fool anyone in a 5-star restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the mayor, who's busy, being
Oh, look
worked
at that
over by
pose.
Flotsam,
Look at that guy.
he bought all the chestnuts.
I don't know. If I got manhandled by a Russian humanoid, I'd need some comfort food myself.
Yeah. I definitely miss the chestnuts.
Yeah, they're totally like not at the top and at the bottom.
And they're left right here. Yeah.
Yay, found it.
See, what just amazes me is just like you walk up to someone, they say, "I need this," and then you just pull it out of your pocket, like, "Oh, here you go."
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Why didn't you just ask?
Hate it when they
Fuck
do that.
you.
Oh my god.
I need mystical holy water. Say no more. I got this. I need hunks of copper. Pfft, why didn't you just say so? Now, if only someone asked for like 20 pounds of raw light wriggling fish.
Alright, so, yeah. We got Ferdinand and
F.
Adele.
U C K. Oh, what am I seeing here?
I don't know.
It's almost like you're not pulling the Rossetti. Or it's like, you better say you're sorry, and then, that's a mistake. You gonna fix that?
I noticed it.
I don't know.
Give me a sec.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Oh.
there we go.
I figured it out eventually.
Oh. That was almost a disaster.
The keyboard for the PS2 was so archaic at the time. It was just so hard to handle.
Yeah, if you don't do this absolutely perfectly, then she throws you out of it and you have to start all over again.
Well, there's no excuse for not getting it right. It's
But-
in quotation marks right above you.
Yeah.
If you can't spell, let's go together. You don't deserve to save the world.
No, but you have to have the period, too.
Well, yeah, no,
God,
because it's inside the quotation marks.
Yeah.
God forbid you don't finish your sentence.
You just kind of leave it hanging forever.
I like how you can speak text.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, you could put a whole bunch of punctuation and you'd be able to say it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there were a few too many opening brackets in that sentence, so I'm afraid you're gonna have to type it again.
Hey, watch where you're throwing that syntax there, pal.
So now we need to get Stewart. Basically, the idea is he wants one really expensive book, but because he's a servant, can't really afford it. So obviously, the honorable thing to do is save up and get your money and maybe get that book later. No, I'm just kidding. He steals money
Is-
from Max.
Isn't that the problem for the most part? It's just like, I'd like to help you, but I'm poor. And then being the rich kid, you just help them out.
I think the thing is, though, that it's like in an auction house. It's just like he might not ever see it again if he doesn't get it now.
Eh.
So once again, throw money at the situation and you're fine.
So you have to give him 2,000 Gilda. That's... I wish I could tell him.
It does seem a bit of a waste.
Yeah. Same thing happens with Adele, though.
Oh, Adele. Crazy broad.
Even after she gets her confidence back, she's still like completely depressed for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm. Right. So
well, she's. Go on.
No.
Not. I insist.
God damn.
She left her confidence back in that room.
Yeah, it's all gone.
So yeah, he didn't need all the money because he just straight up $2,000. So we get 600 back.
Yay. Not a total loss. Only mostly.
Mostly a loss.
Ah, this is the part where you screw up the doors, don't you?
This is the part where I screw up the doors. I thought this was Max's dad's room.
Like, as if your dad wouldn't have the highest room in the house.
Eh.
He's the master of his domain.
They even have some stained glass right up there. This is the richest house ever.
Wrong way.
Who has stained glass?
You are the residential rich kid. So you kind of have to have stained glass. You'd be a joke if you didn't.
If there's a high class, there has to be a low class.
Which is everyone else.
Which is Donnie.
Yeah, he gives you diamonds. Explain that one.
Good point.
Yeah, he gives you like a diamond the size of a grapefruit. And he's just like, oh, I don't need that.
Take it.
Anyway, he wants us to get a bell trigger, and he gave us a trumpet gun.
And you just so happen to have a trumpet gun.
No, actually, he's going to,
Oh yeah, you just so happen to have the idea to make one.
Well, that's why I fade cut right there. I had to go take the pictures.
Okay, I can make you. I can level.
I'd
this up
expect
down.
something
Just
like
turn around for a minute.
maybe a phonograph. Is there a phonograph in this design? Because there should be.
Yeah,
Yes.
No, there's a phone. That's
Oh.
different.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excuse
my
me.
bad.
He also used a tree, of course,
Like the tree almost makes sense because I guess there's some wood. I guess.
and then a fountain.
I don't understand the
I don't
fountain
get
of the
the
phone
fountain.
though. Should be a phonograph. Because I mean, look, there's like a. Oh, no, mind, sorry, it's a bell,
It
like an
works.
actual bell.
Mhm.
But well, then why didn't you use a picture of a bell?
And you don't have the materials.
I don't have the materials.
There's no such thing as bells in
It's
this.
shameful.
So
I'm pretty sure if you watched the other videos where he was going around taking pictures of everything, we didn't have any pictures of bells.
Oh.
So, like, really?
anyways, on
There's-
the way back to Max's house, I decided to stop by the church for some enlightenment. Hopefully no simple to solve puzzles.
Like, how old do they expect you to be playing this game to not be able to figure out this puzzle?
Be my friend, please. I have no friends.
I played
My
it.
only friend is somebody that lives in the sewer.
Insert rabbi molesting small child joke here.
Ah, right.
Mm-hmm.
That's important. You gotta get that in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the comments. They'll just be like, "Oh man, he's asking him to be. Damn it, he beat me to it."
So yeah, the idea is when you touch a candle, all the ones adjacent to it turn off or on, and you need to get all of them off.
You're losing me here.
I actually got stumped by this when I first played it when I was 12. It's been a while.
You weren't exactly the fastest.
You are now.
12-year-old.
You are smarter now,
Yeah, I'm smart enough.
and have the skill of logic.
Level 5 Kendall Tech. You got this. Don't worry.
I had the skill of strategy guide. Yeah.
I
Have
see you
those
do your little victory
360s.
lap there.
Be my friend.
Please.
I beg you.
And he's one of the best support characters.
Mm-hmm. Because he can revive you once per dungeon. Or sorry, once per level.
Once per level, like, what does that mean?
Per floor.
Like every time you use a fairy saw to cut down a tree, it resets.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I gotcha. Oh, that's useful.
Mm-hmm. Though I don't die, so...
Sure you don't.
Not that we see.
You see, that's the magic of editing. He can just edit all those out.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're none the wiser.
We're gonna need this picture for later.
Of Bomberman.
Of Bomberman.
Well, Bomber Planet.
Duh.
Bomberland? Is that what it was called?
Yeah. It was a land filled with bombers, so Bomberland.
Mm-hmm.
You may got the candles under lockdown, but all the Bomberman knowledge, pff, just come to me. I got this.
Okay, they have a river outside their house. Like a man-made river outside their house. How much money does this town make?
You made your own river in the forest.
But I needed
Who's
7
to say
dwarves
your
for
dad
that.
just do the exact same thing?
Good point.
He doesn't have the mustache for the Carpenterion, but goddamn, he's got those chops. It's close enough.
Anyway, the game wants you to go into dungeons and build up the bell trigger and do all this hard work, but I just
that.
did it. Yeah.
I can tell by the way you hold it.
Yeah.
Hold it like a
How you
gun.
know how to hold a gun?
Right, so Gerald sells you guns on the train, and he also increases the experience, or sorry, no, the synthesis points that you get when you level up a gun.
That sounds like it'd be useful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gerald's not bad. It's good for grinding.
So who's next on the list?
That's a good question.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
It's just breaking into someone's house.
Mm-hmm.
For the sake of the world.
I think we're getting Corinne now.
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
Oh, you want to go with me on my journey? Oh, no, I didn't think that at all.
Oh, she's playing the sexism card.
I thought you'd be a very valuable asset. Why are you still talking? I want to take you with me.
See, it's like you came to ask
No.
her,
No.
and then she's like, well, hey.
Yeah.
Or it's like one of those comedy things where it's like, oh, please let me be part of your team, and your guy's just like, okay, and then they shows like, no, seriously, I'll be a good, and then they keep that on. It's like, oh, wait, you said yes, ha ha ha. Big funny joke. Look at us all laugh.
Cue studio
she's
laughter.
gone.
Cue ring
And
shot.
hide and seek.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
It's not exactly motivating you to find her, too. It's like, looks like you better go find her.
I do want to
Yep.
find her, though, because she's one of the more useful support characters.
I think the game shares your exasperation at the fact that you're gonna have to go do a finding quest.
Oh, great. Another finding quest.
Fetch quest?
It's not exactly fetching because she just goes away when you get her.
You're not exactly obtaining her. Because that's just kind of weird.
Acquire little girl. Get luck.
You'll find those.
Maybe you
stairs
should go
eventually.
upstairs instead of like running into walls.
If
There
yeah,
you go.
First person, he was actually running into walls for about 5 seconds right now. Oh, found her.
Best out of 3.
Well, how does she win this?
I don't know if you give up.
Just stays there forever? How does she know you gave up, though? Because you have to find her to tell her.
When she dies of dehydration.
Kurian, I think I found a flaw in your plan.
What do you expect? She's only like 12.
No, I think more she's just trying to spite you.
I don't want you to save the world. Huh.
She's just upset.
You forgot to stutter and look down.
I don't want you to look down, save the world. Hide.
Yep. Anyways, I sure hope she's not in my room.
That would be kind of creepy.
A little bit. Well, it doesn't look like she's in here.
Oh God.
What are you doing, Keiichi?
Nobody's gonna get that reference, you know that, right?
Oh, wow.
Someone will.
Oh well.
Just to
Let's
prove you
go
wrong.
off on the
You'll be your
adventure.
new best friend.
La-di-da.
So yeah, I like Korean as a support character because it means the Angel Devil coin flips, you'll always get Angel. Which is pretty useful.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Because she's lucky.
Now, do you remember how
It never rains. Ever.
remember how a little while ago I grilled all my fish?
No.
Don't you remember a little while ago when I grilled myself right into being a chump?
Yeah. Okay. The next support character we need to get, he needs a 60 centimeter Nonki, and I had one of those, but then
But you grilled it.
I cooked it, and he doesn't want the cooked kind.
You can exchange first persons to raise ability points. 100 first persons.
Because that's what that stands for.
Yes.
Why aren't you raising grip? It's obviously the best stat.
Right, silly me. It honestly took me like 20 minutes to find a 60 centimeter Nonki.
No, it's better than how long it took me. It took me like 3 hours.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe how many 60 centimeter Priscleans I found, though.
Well, good. Maybe you can cook those up so that when you need one, you don't have one.
So yeah, he's all the way over here. Guess what he's fishing?
Nonkies.
Maybe.
He doesn't look like he's fishing to me. He's just standing around.
Staring at the water.
That's how he fishes. He just stares down the fish until they die of fear.
But yeah, the fish I caught was exactly 60 centimeters. But it says you have to get one that's bigger than his. Maybe he's just bad
Hey, I need you to show me a 60 centimeter Naki. Here it is.
Well, no, it's like, you know how you
shit.
just
Got
said,
it.
it's just like, you just pull it out of your pocket and you mean like this one? For this one, like, I imagine he just pulls out this wriggling fish and he's just like this.
It's funny too, because the thing is,
yeah.
you look in his pocket and it's nothing but like hammers and wrenches on the outside. So
And
it's like,
fish.
where's he hiding it?
It's under all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He has
That's
a-
what keeps it fresh.
You see that satchel on his right hip? Yeah, that's a hammer space.
Yeah.
Anyways, here I was looking for Rufio. Because he is in this area, and I thought it would be convenient. But he only comes out at night.
Well, screw him.
Yo.
Doesn't look like it's night to me. You're not Rufio.
I wonder why there's a conveniently placed save point over there.
No reason. So yeah, we got Fabio in our party, so he's not in the way. Let's do this. He's been waiting.
I did this before I got Fabio.
Yeah, you can, but it's way easier if you do have Fabio. Because you need to run to the boat and back. And he's standing right in front of
No, you need to talk to the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just touch the boat.
No. You bet the timer doesn't stop when you talk to the boat.
Max the boat whisperer.
I don't think I'm up to it either.
Let's do this. So yeah, 2 minutes 1 second is actually
I
really.
mean, you're just not taking the most optimum route.
No.
Yeah, you're wasting so much time doing those zigzags.
Doing those zigzags actually. I should have failed this because of those zigzags.
If it wasn't for you getting Fabio, you would have lost this.
You bet. This is a really sloppy run, I'm sorry.
You should be.
Yeah, what's with all these lazy curves?
Eh. I was just being really careful not to hit invisible walls because they kind of start in a random place. It's not a really exciting race, is it?
You're not exactly racing, you're just running really fast.
He's racing against time.
See, it took me 1 minute and 1 second to get here. And I only have 2 minutes and 1 second.
Anticipation's killing me.
Enthralling.
Yeah.
Absolutely enthralling.
I'm so glad this is in the
I
game.
bought the whole seat, but I only need the edge.
This is Dark Cloud 2.
Like, did this really need to be here? Really?
What do you think?
Okay, admit, how many tries did this take you?
I actually got it
50.
on my first try.
You're
You
lying.
can tell it was his first try because he didn't start with the camera oriented in the right position. Because I know that's what I'd do. I'd point the camera the right way. I'd be standing so that I could talk to him and just hold in the direction right away.
Did I make it? Yeah, I made it.
Oh man,
It's a good thing I got Fabio.
you cut it close.
Yeah. Let's go and fight the bad guys together.
Oh god.
That face is never going to get old.
That's the face of justice.
Well, it's a really old face, but it's
He's
never
gonna
get old.
carve a path of righteous anger through his enemies.
Anyways, I had to run all the way back to get Rufio. Oh, that's funny. You mean this picture of the moon? This is probably the easiest support character to get because he only comes out at night. And he needs a picture of something that only comes out at night.
Maybe it's because of something that happened in his past, and it's like, wow, that sounds like a lot of things we should probably understand by now, but we don't. Like a Dark Cloud 1 reference or something.
Maybe.
Too bad none of us really have played it. To understand.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So now we need to go, well, in a perfect world we could get Mullane right now, but she requires a lot of grinding. Because you can't just cheese this one.
Why not?
I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Well, golly me, you're gonna kill me with the anticipation.
Shaq, you might want to calm down.
Unfortunately, you need her for 100% Zindane completion.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't...
Mm.
I'll be tearing my throat out waiting.
Alright, be my friend. What?
Well, that's nice. Be my friend.
Be my friend.
Okay.
She'll only talk to you if
Alright.
you're Monica.
I see how it is.
Be my friend.
Oh wait, you're Monica, right?
Playing a little good cop, bad cop.
So basically, this is a more difficult version of Gerald's side quest. Because, first of all, you have to use Monica.
Wait. Don't you mean Gerald?
Really?
Gerald. Gerald.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but it's not pronounced Gerald where I'm from.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, she gives you a Gladius. You need to level up 2 times to either the Sandbreaker or the Chopper. And you can't make either of those right now, like you could with the Bell Trigger, so it's going to take a while. Anyways, there's only 2 people left, I think. The first one's the big Mayor Nade.
Oh, you mean the big chump? Getting
Well-
worked over by those Russian humanoids?
Yeah.
And like, didn't he forget his... Is it his mother's birthday or his wife's birthday?
His
Isn't it
daughter's
daughter's?
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, his daughter's birthday? He's a horrible person.
Unforgivable.
Grumble mumble. Oh, sorry, we're
Pretty
not
much.
at that part yet. Okay, I rushed to the joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mumbling and grumbling. So we're making anticipation for events that aren't really worthwhile.
Yeah, pretty.
And-
There's not much to say about it. It's like, oh, I forgot my daughter's birthday. I'm a grumble
Oh,
grumble.
grumble. Sorry.
There you go.
What do you mean? What am I mumbling about?
I didn't see any mumbling, but I did sure see some grumbling.
Need is clearly just tired of taking everyone's shit.
So was he just talking to himself in the last 7 sentences?
Yes.
But he responded.
Shh.
Whatever.
Just think about the candles. Just
This is actually supposed to be a puzzler like the candles. But again, strategy guide, overpowered.
Oh wait, you mean at your
Or
age
even
you didn't know
admits
how
that
to
it's a
divide
terrible
by
thought.
7?
Is Clara actually a named NPC?
Yep.
Oh.
You can even get her on your train.
Oh. I
Oh.
can't remember.
Okay, so her star sign is a 4-legged animal, and then she always gets coats and scarves for her birthday. So it's probably in December. And then her birthday is when non-burnable and burnable garbage gets collected. So factor
And
3 and 7.
As most of you know, 7 times 3 is 21.
So as any 6th grader knows, yeah,
7,
Mystery solved.
3,
what a mystery.
21.
There you go.
It doesn't look like he's doing much.
No.
He's just kind of tapping the save.
He's shouting the numbers at the safe.
So yeah, he actually had a reason for wanting to open that safe before he could join you. So there were important documents. Yeah.
Here's where I keep all my chestnuts.
The important documents were lodged underneath the chestnuts.
Perfect plan.
All of them.
Yeah, all the chestnuts. No, actually, the important documents were chestnuts.
Hmm.
That's how you roll this town. So yeah, Mayor Nade's really useful. As a support character, he gives you more Gilda whenever you kill things.
30%.
Yeah.
More.
And when he's on the train, he sells you things for medals.
One step closer to getting that Panther ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean he sells you things? I was pretty sure that's the only thing worth buying.
Good point. He sells you one thing. So anyway, the last person we need to get this update is Polly, in the bakery. She's also needed for 100% Sindane.
And
Polly
much
in
less of a pain in
Polly's
the ass to
Bake.
get. Be my friend! Well, that's kind of creepy.
Not gonna talk to you if you're Monica.
Oh, speaking of being friends.
Well, I'm just a woman who bakes bread. Just, yeah.
But I'll
you
go
are.
with you.
Meanwhile, Monica's just remaining quiet. It's like, don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
It's
make
yeah,
this
too
as-
bad girls can't grow handlebars for a second frown.
So yeah, she gave you 20 pieces of crunchy bread. You need to go give that to Morton. Hello.
It's just like you walk into the store and it's like, hello. It's like, oh, you're helping Polly. Yeah.
Good guess.
No one
Other
else.
than let me shop. Like, what do? You walk in, hands on your hips, let me shop. And he's like, well, can't argue with that.
Or you could just walk in, hands on your bread, and go, hello. And then the rest is kind of obvious.
Right. So, mystery is solved. He needs 20 pieces of bread for a fondue party. I should have guessed.
Ooh.
And since, you know, we've got nothing better to do, like saving the world or anything, we're gonna go deliver it to his house.
Well, at least we got our priorities.
Yep. See, Ferdinand can get his fat ass all the way out here to paste a note. Why can't Morton?
Isn't this Morton's house too?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
God damn it, the lazy bastard.
Mm-hmm. Do you notice how he said, if it's not too much trouble, can you bring this to my house? Do you also notice how there wasn't a yes-no option?
Don't you mean there wasn't a sure, yeah, I'll do it, or
Let
I don't
me
know,
shop."
seems kind of a waste.
Right, right. Does seem kind of a waste.
It should have been a yes, no, or just get on the goddamn train.
Spoilers, it actually was a waste. There was no party.
Well, not totally a waste. Don't we get the bread?
We do get the bread.
No. Oh.
Yep.
See, Polly's gonna be like, well, I don't need this bread.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't like sell it or anything.
Nah.
God forbid.
I only work in a bakery. What can I do? with
Who's
bread?
gonna want crunchy bread? Let's get real here, folks.
Like heals all of your health? Screw that. Be my friend. I like that. Okay, let's go. Where are we going?